I don't know what else to say, but wow.
Yucky. That's very yucky.
Now, wow, wow,
I
wow.
didn't. Now here's the thing, right? I didn't think we could hit a lower than Ruby. I didn't think it was possible. I thought
See, I didn't
everything
say that.
else. I thought everything else that we would ever watch on Real Rap would be better than Ruby, and I think we just everything is just it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Yo, dropping this lower than Ruby is crazy because you know how
I have to
low.
do it.
I can't even describe to you how far down Ruby is on the totem pole of television.
Now here's the thing. Me like 10 years ago probably wouldn't say that. But I'm already fucking D&D pilled now, so I've fallen out of graces with fucking sci-fi series. But just like it's just I'll save it for when you laugh. I'll save it for when you
We are
laugh.
live. We are on the shit
Are we?
now.
Oh shit! I can't. I thought it was fucking. All right, your Google Chrome mode. That's why I couldn't see it. Hold on. Let
Oh,
me
my
pull up
fault.
this thing. Okay,
Sound
we're
like
here.
this.
All
So
right. All
so
right.
so
Cool.
let me preface it before anything. I don't even need to do an intro because this is the emergency. We live off the
Yeah.
fucking off the knee jerk reaction. But
Holy
my Halo
moly!
knowledge is limited to the games and like I want to say half of one of the books that I don't even remember that well because I read that shit in like the fucking seventh grade. And
My
actually, not
knowledge
even.
is my knowledge is also limited to the games, and I watched a fucking some guy's video essay on the timeline of the of Halo, and I did some fucking research when Halo 4 was coming out because I couldn't wait for that game. I was super hyped for that game, and then it dropped and it sucked. But uh, yeah. How are we doing this? Are we just gonna say what's on our mind? Because
Yeah,
I'm not
let's just
opening that
shit.
shit back
No,
up.
that's the new shit. We're not giving you a breakdown anymore. We're shooting from the fucking hip.
Okay. Now, my least favorite part of the whole thing. It looks like a show that should be on TNT at 2:30 p.m. on a Wednesday.
You know what's crazy? I was about to say it do look like the shit in the little fucking what is it box office bumper.
Fam, it
You
looks
you
like
seen the
those
shit
shows.
box office blockbuster commercial
Yes.
when they showing you Man of Steel and Justice League and shit. You know what
Oh
I'm talking
my
about.
god. It looks like some shit that you'd be watching like while you're on the fucking treadmill or whatever on the gym at like 5:30 p.m. It I know niggas like to get on Marvel shows for not looking inspired. This show's not inspired in the fucking slightest. The prettiest shot they had was a fucking CGI high charity. The rest of that shit looks like ass to me. Looks like shit. Which Halo does this show take from? None of them.
Zero.
They explicitly said before the series came out, they're
They
not
threw the
following.
entire franchise in the garbage and they're starting from scratch.
They read the books and that's it. They did not play a single game. The fucking actor was talking about after they finished shooting, he played a little bit of I don't know what game. I don't think he specified. He said he played the games and he was like, "Oh man, this is pretty hard because that nigga probably does not play video games."
Look who they sent to play a fucking video game. Ah, fuck.
And you can tell that they hadn't played it because they were there was a scene when the Spartans are facing the elites in the first action scene of the
Okay,
show.
no. Before we get to that, there is no other form of covenant life in this show other than the old boy in the fucking high chair.
Oh yeah,
There
the
is no
fucking
forms of covenant life except for elites. So the
yeah.
first 9 minutes of this show is humans getting put on fucking live leak by 20 elites. It's
Oh
the filthiest 9 minutes in television I have seen.
they'll send in the games. They'll send XD. They said they didn't play the games, but in the games they'll send what was it? They sent like zealots after Noble Team at the beginning of Reach. They sent zealots. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, it makes sense. They're
Fam,
fucking
they were
Spartans.
they were sending fucking elite like 20 elites, not a single grunt or jackal in sight for some fucking farmers and electricians and plumbers with AK-47s in 2052
They
in
sent a
2552.
they sent a bunch of elites to a fucking rock in the middle of nowhere to find a relic, knowing that there was no military presence on this fucking rock.
The Covenant went out of their way to put these farmers on ice These fucking farmers were outfitted like Taliban in 2012 in the year 2552.
Yeah,
Why are you going out of your way to kill these people?
niggas had AK-40 sawed off AK-47s and shit like that.
Fucking Chevys, like, bro.
Niggas was dumping out the Ford F-150.
Yo, the nigga was fucking whipping the F-150 and a fucking one of the elites just shoulder checked that shit and it went flying.
Barely, bro. That scene looked bad too.
Oh my
He
god.
shoulder checked it and it didn't even look like he hit it. The car just flipped. Like the
Jesus
fact that made it through
Christ.
QA is kind of weird. Like I'm not whatchamacallit. I'm not a producer or a director or anything like that. My knowledge on that is very limited. But that guy, it looked like he leaned on this shit and then it just fell over. Like it looks. I have to go back and look at it, but it looks very fucking odd.
I'm not done film school, and I haven't been on like a high budget set. But from my limited film knowledge, what I can tell you is, if you do not have the money, the circumstances, or the niggas needed to make some shit like that look good, you don't do it. You don't do it.
That shit was
Our elites,
scary.
our elites that strong, they're about as strong as Spartans. So yeah, they can do shit like that. Because Master Chief could definitely fucking punch a Chevy Tahoe.
They are the only things. They are the first line of defense against Spartans for the Covenant.
Now they can't fling cars as far as like a hunter can, because hunters can they can sell that shit. Like they can, if any, they might be able to handle tanks for real if they get close enough. But elites are definitely strong as shit. Them niggas are fucking.
And saying that elites are strong as shit. They had Chief pull up and just start dumping.
Yeah,
I've never seen somebody that nigga use like a third of the clip to kill one elite.
Yeah, he used half an AR clip to kill a fucking elite. Bro, you'll be lucky in certain Halo games if a full fucking clip breaks his shield.
Breaks the shield, yeah. Holy shit.
Nigga went half the clip and that guy was like, and just corpsed over.
The crazy part is they did that live leak scene of them killing all the fucking civilians at the encampment to show you that the elites aren't to be fucked around with and they can only be dealt with by Spartans. But you showed me that when they were dumping lead into these fucking. Oh no wait. No, they have these little turrets. Yeah, y'all know the ones I'm talking about. They have the turrets and not one human gets to use it. They all either get blown up or the car gets flipped. There's like two of them. One of them gets blown up, I'm pretty sure, and then one is on the fucking F-150 that gets flipped over by the elite.
That guy just fucking shoulder bashes it, and this is done. It's runs.
They never got a chance to shoot shit. Sitting there shooting these damn fucking space elites with AK-47 shells.
Which is what would happen, but it's just like, why do you need elites for this? Like, oh, they're here to recover the relic. Like, bro, grunts, fucking jackals, and it's probably the fact that they're trying to make this like the super serious Halo show. You know, this is what's gonna sell our streaming service and get people on board. And it's just like, nigga, I have Horizon. I'm just gonna get my 1 month or 1 year free, and I'm gonna turn that shit off. So go ahead and show me the goofy shit, because that's what Halo is—a bunch of goofy shit. It's a fucking action movie.
Oh, they showed you the goofy shit, alright.
No, they didn't.
And that episode was nothing but fucking comical. Niggas want to sit here and lie and tell me that it was pretty good. And what's that?
Miranda sucks. Captain Keyes sucks. I don't know that nigga's first name. Jacob Keyes sucks.
I don't know.
Halsey kinda sucks, but I can't really fault her for that because she's in the wrong show.
Yeah. Oh my god. Nah, I just can't. I can't because it starts off with them telling me that they built super soldiers to A, combat the Covenant, but B, they were using Spartans to blow up immigrants too. Like it's just crazy to me.
When the immigrants are driving shit like, and I know that's probably taken straight from the books, but it's like we never saw that like scale. If I read those books, maybe they'd make it make sense in those, but what was it? There's like a cutscene in Halo 5 where you would see, you know, some civilian like fire, like some civilian fucking fighting back, some insurrectionist shit. But that was mostly like they never showed it. So I don't think if, you know, and that's saying something.
I didn't say that.
I'm wrong.
Listen, I
Go
I I
if
just
I
I
if I
don't
made
know.
you if I made you watch that part where fucking what's that nigga's name? I forget his name. I'm gonna fuck it up. The fucking leader of the insurrectionists is alive and his
Yeah, I
daughter is
forgot that
alive, and they're
Korean
like,
nigga name.
"Oh yeah, they both lived. Oh my god, oh it's so happy." And then he's the most contrived shit ever
You know what's
happens where
crazy?
they
When
have
they
one
did
of them
that
needs to die.
scene, I expected Chief to swing around and blow that nigga's head off. No, they just killed the dad for no reason. They literally killed that guy just to be like, yeah, we killed him.
Never mind. I was wrong.
I told you,
Oh my! What did this nigga think he was going to do?
bro. He seen his bullets bounce off all 7 other elites that he fought, and thought that he was gonna give her enough time to run, like she wasn't paralyzed with fear.
All right.
He yoked that nigga up and put an energy sword up to his chest and sent him. Oh man, and not to
And
mention, they had all the Spartans sweeping through the elites. Like the elites was a cakewalk for them. When that's not the case.
um, yeah, Spartans and elites are supposed to be a match. This nigga just took down 20 of them. The
They
stakes are
they they
gone.
walked into a horde. They walked into a
No,
horde of elite face first and mulched them.
there's no stakes anymore.
I tell you it. Okay. To be completely fair to them, it does make for a cool little action scene for somebody who doesn't actually care about the shit and just wants to watch TV. But for a nigga
Is
like me, when I see you walk in here, I played the games. I know what it takes to kill them folk. I know that walking up with the AR and letting off a third of a clip is not gonna put this nigga down. They made it seem like 3 bullets just blow through the shield. Like this shit is made to smoke Covenant out. I mean it is, but it's like the what the magic bullet basically.
if it was the BR, I'd buy it. I'd buy that shit. But the AR, nah, nigga, come on,
Nigga took
come
a
on now.
regular AR. No, they didn't crunch. They explicitly stated that they was not looking at shit. They went up to the 343 offices and started just chatting it up, and then made the show.
They might, yeah, they probably. It says it was made with 343 Industries help, but 343 was probably just like, yeah, go ahead and watch the Halo 5 cutscenes. That'll fill you in. Yeah,
Bro,
Halsey does a lot of bad stuff. She gets put on trial. That's pretty accurate. You can put that in there, right there. Yeah, just go
brother,
ahead and slot that into episode 1. Build some tension from the get go.
they
You know what
put
I'm
they put the most not Halo shit I've ever seen in the end of
saying?
that episode. If
Oh
this is
my
gonna be a very obscure reference, and I keep bringing it up, and nobody's seen this movie, but if you've ever seen Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, the scene where they play Smooth Criminal, and then afterwards when he get chased into the fucking the alleyway or whatever, and he turned into a fucking spaceship. It was basically that, but it's not Chief turning into a spaceship. So this nigga found a magic rock on the planet. Magic in the sense of we don't know what the fuck it is. He found this rock. It unlocked his memories or whatever. It undid the fucking Charles Xavier mental blocks on his brain, and then and then they put an APB out for him to kill the civilian girl because she lives. Her father died, whatever. And John just like, damn, I killed her mom. I can't kill her too. So then they cut all power to the ship. They're ready to ice these niggas out. And he touches the rock, and I shit you not, I called this shit frame 0.
He did.
It sent out a fucking what basically could be seen as an EMP and shut everything down and galvanized the ship, and they flew off, and that's the end of the episode. So now it's just gonna be Mandalorian Halo version, where he's just traveling around space, dodging the UNSC, the Covenant, Spartans, while trying to keep this fucking girl alive. And I'm not watching that for however many weeks. Y'all can suck my dick. I got shit to watch.
See you next week, bro.
We are not doing this shit again. In no fucking way.
And also, this is probably a minor nitpick, but why the fuck was there just some human girl in High Charity? What is that about?
I don't know. I think that's supposed to be like the tether for the Covenant to humans or whatever. it'll probably lead to them understanding what Chief is about or whatever. I don't know.
I feel like the whole thing was, I'm gonna keep bringing it back to the source material, but the whole thing behind that in the games is that they don't need to have like a link to understand them niggas because they're by all intents and purposes, those niggas are smarter than the humans.
Yeah,
Like they
listen.
better ships, they have better armor. These niggas have fucking active camouflage. Humanity's playing catch up. That's the whole thing.
The only way that they could save this show is next episode. They show me the Arbiter and he just started cleaving through Spartans. That's the only way that
That
this
would
show
be
could be saved for me.
that would be pretty cool.
If that nigga pull up and he's just raw, like just come out, not even active camo, he just dive off the damn Phantom and just start cooking. That's the only
Niggas
thing that
don't
can
get
save
it.
this show for me. But I know that's not happening.
Like,
They go sit here and do all the slow Mandalorian bullshit.
oh my god! And then he takes his helmet off episode 1. No build up. People have been waiting to see this guy's face for fucking 20 years, right? 20, 21 years, whatever. And then he takes it off, and it doesn't even feel like Chief anymore. Like,
Yeah, there's no mystique with their character. Like he takes it off and it's just off for the rest of the episode.
he's just some white guy.
He's
Like,
just some guy.
and the fucking thing with the Mandalorian and that guy taking his fucking helmet off was that we waited all season for it, and it also came at a very pivotal time to where it was just like we established that he can't take it off, otherwise he breaks the creed. The creed is something that's very fucking sacred to him. He bases his lifestyle around it. This is the way, all that shit, yada yada. And he also hates droids, so having a droid of all people take off its helmet is just a fucking double sacrilege. So when he does take it off at the end of that season, it feels earned. I didn't want to see that nigga's I don't want to see that nigga's face ever. But if you're gonna do it, you got to do it like that. He takes it off for this girl to gain her trust when he already proved that he trusted her like 6 times. I let you keep the BR. You don't even have your finger on the trigger of the fucking battle rifle. You don't even know how to use that shit. If I wanted you dead, I would have killed you. What?
Bro, and the dialogue makes no sense. I forgot what he said about oh you tried to betray me or whatever, some shit like that. Basically it's literally like the conflict between him and her without even having to take his helmet off. All he has to say is, yo, they ordered me to ice you and I'm not going to do it. That's it. Does Cortana not yet?
Cortana's in the fucking baby room. Or the baby pod.
Yeah, she's in an incubator.
Which doesn't make sense because she's an artificial intelligence unit and not like. Well, I mean, they did that in Reach, but it was different though. It wasn't because they gave her skin in this one. Like she's an actual person now. Instead of the AI being based off of Dr. Halsey's brain, it's just like she cloned herself, and that's
Just
Cortana.
took a whole nigga.
Yeah, that's just a whole person. She's bald too, so if you guys were Cortana fans before, I'm sorry to say that she has no hair at the moment.
What's wrong with that?
With bald people?
That's not what I said. I asked what was wrong with that specific scenario there. What's wrong with her being bald?
Oh, no. Well, see, the first time I put up with her because she had that... Like, niggas put up with Cortana Sass in 2001 because she had that fucking haircut. Like, she had the let me speak to your manager haircut. So, back then, niggas weren't sick of it, so they had to put up with it. Now, it's just like, you're not going to talk to me like that, all bald and shit.
That's fair.
That's not what's
That's
it's bad enough that... What's her name? Quan Ha? It's bad enough Quan Ha has this fucking trash-ass space haircut. It's crazy how...
That's the most racially charged thing in the show. Is giving all the Asian kids the most shitty fucking... Oh my god, nah, they give them the supercuts.
Yo, I don't know what it is, but if you're an Asian man and you have a child in any medium, it's up for you. Like you already have a death flag. Like you're not making it out the episode. In anything.
Nah, listen.
I just thought of 3 examples in my head just now. Oh, that's so crazy, yo.
Nah, it's honestly just not fair that I have to watch this shit.
You have to. You have to get through it.
How long is this shit gonna be? How many episodes did they order? Don't tell me it's something egregious like 20 or something, because I'll fucking...
It's not.
If it's something crazy like fucking like 20 or 15 or something, I'll
It's
just
not.
leave.
It's not.
Because there is just no way in hell.
Wait, he took it off already and he's white. You thought Chief was a Negro? No.
Oh yeah, no, you fucked up.
Johnson. Johnson is the only Negro you need that suit. And Arbiter too, but mostly Johnson.
That guy's not black. Stop it. Let's
He's
not
voiced by
halium.
Keith. He's voiced by Keith David. That's a whole nigga
If
thing.
they don't get fucking Keith David, I'll be so goddamn mad.
He's not gonna be Keith. He
Actually, what
wasn't
can I
even
say?
Keith.
That Arbiter not even gonna be in this season anyway.
If they just like loosely follow the games eventually, I'm still not gonna watch this shit because it's already fucked.
Wait. If you're not gonna watch it, why the fuck do I have to watch it?
We're watching season 1, but I'll debate on whether or not we watch season 2.
Oh my fucking god, man! I don't want to watch this shit because I don't want to watch it. Not 9 planned episodes. We're already one down. I don't want to watch 8 episodes of this. And I said it when they were blowing up the fucking encampment. I said I don't want to watch this girl and Chief run around the fucking cosmos, and that's exactly what we got.
For me, like I don't know why you needed to call it Halo because
You
we're
know
not
why?
there's no Halo rings. Yeah, it's the IP, but like what they're on the lam now, right? The girl said it herself. The UNSC owns the entire galaxy. And if it's not the UNSC, it's owned by the fucking Covenant because that's a fucking slave trade and they have every other alien under their umbrella. Grunts, fucking jackals. What are those niggas? Hornets? Not hornets. I forget what the bug niggas are called. I just call them bug niggas. The fucking worms that make up the goddamn hunters. They have everything. Whatever not the high tier, whatever the prophets are, all those aliens are under the Covenant. And the Covenant's already formed. So where are these niggas going to go? How are they going to make this Mandalorian story? Doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
If you go to an insurrectionist planet, oh, he's a Spartan. You go to the UNSC, oh, it's 2 people that we need to kill. Great. Go to the Covenant, oh, it's 2 people that we're not even going to talk to, and we're going to kill. What is he going to do? Where's the show? We going to Reach next? No, they were just at Reach.
Yeah, no, they everything is it's pre everything. Like anything that you would know about the Halo games, it's before that. There are still Spartans about. It's before the fucking Halo rings are a thing. It's before Reach Falls, before all that other shit. Before what is it? The silent cartographer, all that shit. Yeah, okay. So when I was talking about Chief fighting the fucking the elites, there's a whole bunch of Spartans. Like there's a whole silver team with him. I don't remember what their callouts were because I don't think they were said, but they're listed in the credits of the episode. I don't care because they don't matter. The point is they don't matter because those guys are gonna get suplexed one way or another throughout this season. So
Silver team. Fucking crazy.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to watch any more of this. But I'm gonna have to. This happens all the time.
Vanak, Riz, and Kai. That's their names.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you did say Kai, but that's not the point. The point is I don't want
Silver
to watch
team. Silver team is already disbanded. Because Chief is fucking
disbanded in
AWOL.
quotations. I mean, their squad leader is gone, but I mean, the 3 of them could just be a thing. You know, you never know. I mean, that's probably what it's gonna be. It's gonna be bounty hunter shit. Oh, he's rogue. Go kill him. So now we're hopping from planet to planet to planet, fighting off because he's gonna run out of whatchamacallit soon. They ain't got shit for guns on that damn Pelican. So he's gonna start stealing Covenant technology or something.
So little no-name Spartans, yeah, it's just fucking off-brand blue team.
Which is what we were saying towards the end of the episode when before they did the fucking Moonwalker shit, was why not just do an OC Spartan, since it's not following shit. Why not just make a character and then have Chief cameo and all the other characters cameo in the show? Like what's the point? But I mean, I guess they just wanted, they want the whatchamacallit. They want the brownie points for using Master Chief and telling you a story about Master Chief that humanizes Master Chief instead of just letting him be the the fucking
action hero guy that he
action
is, the
hero, warlord, fucking, you know.
one-liner guy, which
It's
is
not that they
funny 'cause-
skipped to Halo 5, it's that they're just using elements from different. They say they're not following any storyline, but they seem to be using ideas from like all different pieces of Halo media.
yeah. I don't know. It just seems like everything from this series so far is exactly what was in Halo 5, like that very beginning of Halo 5. Fucking Halsey being on the hot seat and almost being arrested, Halo 5. Fucking mention of insurrectionists and, Spartans killing insurrectionists, Halo 5. Fucking and the books that they probably read were the books that they made before Halo 5. So, or not before, but made for Halo 5. So, I mean, I don't know, it's looking pretty grim. It's looking
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's not looking pretty grim. It is grim. Like that first episode was not good
it was not
television.
good. Not good. And and there are probably people like, oh, how would you go about adapting the games to a TV show then? Because it's not
For
like you
one
can't make.
asshole,
If you gave me that shit, I would have made some fire,
I would
made
have
some
just did
heat.
this shit 1-to-1 for the first 3 games. What the fuck is the point?
Because
Why
yeah,
why would
niggas
I
knew
change
that.
anything else?
Yeah, niggas already had the formula made in 2001. Fucking all right, Master Chief doesn't talk much. All right, let's give him a fucking AI whose job is to talk all the time. Literally narrates the entire story of the first 2.5 games because he's kind of not there in three.
You give him one-liners and fucking sentences, very very short and to the point sentences. The whole
Yeah,
thing, the whole dynamic of the character is that he doesn't speak. He has a mouthpiece, and that whatchamacallit, when he does speak, it's very dry as opposed to Cortana's color.
yeah. Niggas wondering what Master Chief's fucking emotional state is like. Oh, that nigga needs a weapon. What is he gonna say? I need a weapon. This guy did nothing but talk on that ship when they were fucking. He was calling out shit. Oh, if you open this panel and then do fucking pull the science had with the doohickey here, then we can
Yeah,
get
no,
manual
they had a
controls of
scene
fucking.
where they're trying to get the ship manual before it gets EMP'd and they have to moonwalker it. Where he's trying to undo all the shit and disengage the autopilot so he can drive off so they don't have to execute the girl. And as she's trying to do what he's telling her, he's literally jargoning the fuck out of her, and she's just like, yo. She eventually just says fuck it and shoots the panel because that's smart. But because it's television show, it works.
I don't know why they didn't just do an ODST type story.
Because nobody would watch that.
I mean, I guess you said
Like
nobody would watch it.
nobody would watch that. Not one fucking person.
I feel like that's exactly what niggas want right now.
No, yeah, the Halo. It's what the Halo fans want. That's not what you're gonna put on TV if you're trying to shoot for Mandalorian levels of success. I'm gonna
All
keep
right.
comparing it to the Mandalorian because that's literally their inspiration.
I mean, that's what it.
From the way it's shot
Here's
to
the
the way
thing,
it's
right?
written, I've seen half an episode of the Mandalorian and I can already see the similarities.
What is the budget of this show? If I tell
Too
you, you're gonna
fucking
throw up.
much.
If I tell you, you're gonna throw up. So I'm not gonna say anything.
It's too fucking much for what that first episode looked like. All the budget went into the high charity CGI.
Like it really, I don't know. Like the thing with the Mandalorian and like other popular TV shows right now is that people want to feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes with like politics and dynamics between characters and different storylines and this and that. It's just like you don't need all that shit. That shit is flawed.
It's also the fact that the universe isn't established. Like, people do not know the Halo universe. Halo fans do not know the Halo universe as well as they should.
We've
Because
never,
it's not all just games. Like, the information is not just locked behind games. It's
yeah.
it's locked behind websites, books, all the shit.
That shit was fucking excess to what the games were trying to tell you. The games are trying to tell you, hey, these Covenant niggas are gonna fucking activate this ring and wipe out all of humanity. Stop them. But now we're getting pre-backstory on fucking things that don't matter. The Covenant isn't even the focus right here. It's
Son,
about the
they're
fucking
telling
humans and
me
the insurrectionists.
they're telling me about Master Chief's backstory, about how he had a fucking German Shepherd or whatever fucking dog that is.
That
Not
was
a
a
damn
wolf,
German
bro.
Shepherd.
That was a
Point it.
fucking wolf. That was a
That
fucking
guy
wolf.
had a.
Not no
Holy
damn.
shit!
That is not no damn domestic dog I've ever seen, bro.
I mean,
That nigga
I
was
forgot
moving.
what them little niggas called. What them damn white dogs is called.
That nigga was moving with purpose and direction. That was a
Yeah.
fucking wolf.
Holy fuck, man. Yeah, nah, that I can't recommend off the one I cannot recommend it. Like I cannot. No, it wasn't a
Um,
husky. It was the Malmut, I think it is, or whatever it's called.
Cause niggas want to fucking. I know what they're trying to do here. They're trying to
They're
set
trying to
up.
humanize the character. That's all.
No. Apart from that, apart from what Chief has going on, they're trying to set up the fucking, the politics behind the UNSC versus Halsey versus the fucking Covenant versus the insurrectionists. So it feels like there's like
There's
it's
shit
like a
going
Game of
on.
Thrones, yeah, Game of Thrones type shit going on. Cause
Battle for
as soon as Halsey,
supremacy.
yeah, as soon as Halsey and those insurrectionists and that insurrectionist girl Quanon started talking, I was just like, all right, turn this off. You got your entire people wiped out. Oh, we want freedom for Madrigal. No, you're not getting that.
Oh yeah, no, she was talking to Keys and she was like, yeah, so
You are in no position.
here's the thing. You don't hold the cards. I hold all the cards. We can literally kill you. we can literally order our fucking super soldier kill bot to kill you. And you're trying to make demands? Is you shitting
And,
me?
and it's crazy because the UNSC got very creative in ways that they wanted to kill the both of them, but somehow, some way, it
Got
just
nothing.
didn't work. Niggas turned the oxygen off in Chief's helmet to knock
And
him
that
out.
guy lived.
That guy rolled over, pulled up a panel, and started fucking moving
Man,
shit
too
around.
angry to fucking lose consciousness due to lack of oxygen. More at 11.
That just doesn't make any sense, bro.
What the fuck, man?
Nigga had a dog, bro, has no personality, and they showed us a bunch of shit about Master Chief that just does not matter.
They showed
Oh,
him. They showed his white ass family. They showed memories from his like fucking 8th birthday or some shit.
yeah, right before Halsey came by and scooped him up. That's the only thing that we've ever seen of that nigga. Halsey coming by, scooping him up. He's with the other fucking children that are being put through the Spartan programs that killed them. Hi, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be a TV show.
It stinks.
Like, nah, I'm just not engaged by anything that's happening. I'm not
It
engaged. I don't
fucking
care.
stinks.
I don't care about the insurrectionists. I don't care about Quan Ha. I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a fuck.
The only
Show
thing I care about
stinks.
is what I guess Halsey, like what Halsey's doing, because she's the only. It's definitely the Halo fan of me gatekeeping the shit out of everything else that's happening. Actually, no, the girl that's on High Charity, the human that's on High Charity, that does interest me because I want to know what they do with
Next episode, just make it an episode about them three random Kai and them folk doing fucking whatever it is. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a lick about Master Chief getting away. Is the action cool? I mean, it's
that. Not really.
serviceable.
I don't think it's cool.
It's not cool. I said it's serviceable. Like it counts as an action scene. It's basically just everything you've seen in your budget action film. Like they didn't really go off the walls. Like there's no fucking cool shit like this guy throwing a fucking sniper rifle in the air, kicking it, and it explodes or some shit.
Yeah, it's not no Monty shit. Nah, I don't expect them to do some shit like that. But I would have liked something else. Like
Man, rest in
he
power.
barely.
That nigga knew how to craft an action
Holy
scene. Holy
moly. No,
shit.
that guy. And the crazy thing is, like, his shit was exaggerated, but it definitely, well, this actually does feel like a fucking Ruby Real rap on the
Nah,
fucking
the
subject of
fucking
Monty.
brain on that guy. Yeah, it is. Wow.
Like, it felt like grounded, but then it'd be like, there'd be a
Yeah,
fucking
it felt
smidge
grounded
of
in a
just like,
sci-fi show about super soldiers blowing up fucking
yeah.
whatchamacallit.
Like the gif I'm about to post, this shit with fucking Tex and Tucker. That's some real ass shit right there.
He did whoop that nigga.
Except for him sliding across the floor like that is some real shit.
I mean, it's in all the action movies, so why not?
Yeah. But it's just like, I guess the fact that I guess they never needed to because like the cutscenes never had too much action in them. Uh, But when 5 tried to do what was it, Chief versus Locke, that fucking underwater ass
Is
fight,
Puff here?
they couldn't even come anywhere close to that. No Master Chief in the books type shit? Not really. More like fucking Master Chief in the games on fucking normal.
Yeah, nah. Anyway, like I said, off the one, I cannot.
I really don't want you guys to watch this.
I don't either. That's why I said I
I
cannot.
haven't I haven't touched Halo Media anything in so long. Halo Infinite came out and I didn't even watch a playthrough of somebody play that. That's how fucking disconnected I am from the franchise, and this shit still pisses me off. Like real genuine anger.
Just fucking wow. Like
But at the
I
same
have
time,
no feelings. Like I have no feelings about that shit. It's just whatever,
I
man.
have hope though. At the same time, hope for myself, if anything. Because if niggas like this can make TV, I have a chance. I can do it, guys. And I know that the fucking discourse is gonna be taken away from how shit the actual show is, and it's gonna be on some stupid show like, oh, why is Jacob Keys black?
Yeah, niggas not gonna focus on the shit that matters.
Is Jacob Keys black?
Yeah,
Why do they niggas,
niggas not gonna focus on the shit that matters.
let's just force diversity everywhere? Stupid, dumb, dumb.
Holy shit. Anyway, now we're gonna wrap this shit up. There, we've beaten this shit to death. Fucking dog.
See you guys next week.
You guys know where to find us at Pletman Jones at Tuxedo Raw underscore, right? One underscore.
On
Oh wait, no,
Twitter,
you fix your shit, huh?
I think there's no underscore. There's no
Oh
underscore
yeah,
on
no,
Twitter.
because
No
that's
underscore.
Twitter. That's Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
At Tuxedo Raw, it'll be in the description or fucking whatever. I don't know. I have
Hey,
to
you
like get a
wanna
layout for real rep. I have to make that or whatever.
you wanna talk about the fucking the Ruby thing when that thing gets announced like officially?
Yeah, actually. I do because I'm excited. Even though we told Beku like, yeah, fuck it, fucking disgruntled old men talking about the glory days
No,
of fucking Ruby or whatever.
it's
Like,
not disgruntled old man. We're being real. It's gonna look pretty. It's gonna fucking suck.
it's gonna fucking stink. Nothing around that fucking friend. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Anyway, we're out of here. We'll catch you guys next week or well tomorrow for the stream, but on Real Rap, we'll see you next week for more fucking dog shit. Sometime next week, I'll drop that ECW video because I did finish it and it's just about as good as this fucking Halo episode. And I had to watch like fucking 30 episodes of that. Like, wow, fuck.
Christ.
Anyway, y'all have a good night. Godspeed.